February 15th, 2014, Thailand. We're in the book of Luke in the King James Bible, and it says in Luke 21:11, "And a great earthquake shall be in divers places, and famines, and pestilences, and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven." Great signs from heaven. Okay, so moving right along. I don't know if you've heard about Harrp, but it's a government facility called High Frequency Active Aurora Research Program. Anyways, it sends out thousands, millions of watts towards our ionosphere, and it bounces off, and it can cause the ground to heat up, cause earthquakes, it can cause heat on the oceans, and cause hurricanes and typhoons, it can cause rain, it can cause drought, they can do high pressures. Russia has one too, so they have like weather wars. These are some more pictures of it. It's funded by the Naval Research and Air Force Research Lab. Okay, so I just want you to make aware of that. Here's some more pictures of it in Alaska and so forth. What it can do to the clouds. Makes lines in the clouds. As you can see there, strangeness. So anyway, so we have Rabbi Kaduri, and he was the prophet of Israel for 88 years, and he died in 2006, and he had a vision from God and said he knows the name of the Messiah, wrote a letter stating not to open it for 1 year after his death. They opened it, and they said that the Messiah would return shortly after Ariel Sharon's death. Well, Ariel Sharon, who is a military leader and prime minister of Israel since 1948, died on January 11th, 2014. So Kaduri says that the Messiah is Yeshua, which was headlines in the Israel community because most rabbis do not believe Jesus was the Messiah. They're still waiting for the Messiah. So he says that Yeshua, Jesus, is the Messiah, and that he would come shortly after Sharon's death. Well, here we are after Sharon's death, and it looks like the prophecy is halfway coming true. So we have 4 blood moons this year on Jewish holidays. Last time that happened was 1967 when they expanded their land, and 1948, the rebirth of Israel, and then before that, 1492, when the Jews got excommunicated out of Spain and they gave money to Columbus to find this new world over here. So you can see that April 15th, 2014 is the first Jewish Passover this year, and it's the first red blood moon. And we have 3 more going into 2015 and 2 solar eclipses on the New Year and Feast of Trumpets. Looks like Feast of Trumpets, September 13th, 2015, could be maybe a rapture date. No one knows the day or times, but we are given signs. And so there's the planet Comet Ison, and it's leaving lots of debris, like 200 million tons of rock every second. It came by in January, and then someone wrote in the UK on the September 3rd of 03, wrote that an asteroid could hit on March 21st, 2014. And then someone else on another website says about the same thing. If it will load. I think I got too many things open right now, so bear with me. Okay, so yeah, 2014, an event mirroring carrying monitoring. 2003, a mass around 2,600 million tons could hit the Earth on March 21st, 2014. So here's another website talking about it. Could that be wormwood spoken in the Bible? The signs of Jesus said. Jesus said that the sign of his returning will be like no sign given unto it except for the sign of Noah. Well, are we in the times of Noah? They were gene splicing back then. But as in the days of Noah were, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. So back during the days of Noah, they were gene splicing. They had what's called giants. The fallen angels, Lucifer, Satan, and his fallen angels were cast out of heaven, and they became giants, and the sons of God came unto the daughters of men, and they saw the giants, and they were like grasshoppers in their sight. So there's giants breeding with humans, and then oh, this is a satanic symbol, the satanic handshake or whatever, devil's horns. You can see all the presidents do it. They're all Illuminati. So it all goes back to this goddess Iris from Egypt, Nimrod, the great grandson of Noah, who started all this. You got this guy writing Brave New World, which is like New World Order. Y'all read that? Okay, so you got floods and pestilences everywhere. You got the drought and the flood in Australia, 2010 to 2013. You got the Thailand flood, tsunami. You got Manila, all the typhoons there, the earthquakes in Chile, and on and on. We've seen many, many weather catastrophes. Could this be Harrp? You know? Okay, so we got 4 blood moons, as you can see, coming up. Okay, let me see. Genesis 6:4. There were giants in those days, and there were that the sons of God came unto the daughters of men, and they bare children, and the same became mighty men of old, men of renown. And God saw that the wickedness of man was great, because the devil was trying to destroy the bloodline, going from Noah to Adam and Eve to Jesus, because he knew he was going to be our Savior, but he couldn't do it. So these giants are called the Nephilim. They're the offsprings of the sons of God, evil, and they are probably the aliens that we all know about. David and Goliath, you can see all the big bones that have been recovered. Archaeological discoveries of 30, 40-foot men. Gilgamesh, all those guys. Nimrod, Goliath. Well, Joshua killed them all when he came into the promised land for the Jews. So the Illuminati, it dates back to Iris, but the Eye of Horus here, and you can see that all the world leaders are 33rd degree Masons, going to do their New World Order. It's on the back of the dollar. Here's their satanic holidays. We just had February 2nd, Groundhog Day, Human Sacrifice, Phil Hoffman, next one coming up, February 25th. March 20th is a big one, that's their Passover. So, you know, they do their sacrifices on these days, just like they did Phil Hoffman on a Groundhog Day, pagan holiday. So, we're getting ready to see Israel make peace with the Antichrist soon, and in Daniel 9:27, it says, I shall confirm my covenant with many for 1 week. 1 week is 7 years. In the midst of the week they shall cause a sacrifice, and the obligation to cease, and the overspreading of the abominations he shall make it desolate, even until the consummation determined that be poured upon the desolate. So this is tribulation right here, and it's coming up. So you can see all the signs. Israel's getting ready to nuke their Esau friend Iran soon, because they're going to get nukes, and Iran's going to nuke them. So, and then that's it. See ya.